Hello everybody and welcome back to another YouTube video. My name is Rawiya and I'm an artist who likes to do art and storytelling around here. This is my first time doing a speed paint draw with me style video, so come along and watch as I draw two characters from Strawberry Shortcake. Okay, so starting off, I'm drawing Strawberry Shortcake. I'm specifically drawing the version I'm most familiar with, which is the 2009 version of Strawberry Shortcake. I know not a lot of people are familiar with it. I know a lot of people grew up with the 2003 version, I believe. But I can't remember the name. Strawberry Shortcake Berry Bitty Adventures, I think, is the version I'm most familiar with. Oftentimes, I'll still go back to the show and rewatch it. What I like about the 2009 version is the cozy atmosphere I'd say it brings, where each of the characters have their own little cozy shop, where Strawberry has her own cafe and Orange Blossom has like a store, and I think Lemon Meringue has a hair salon, and then Blueberry with a library. Personally though, I just overall like the show for mainly its cozy atmosphere that it brings. And looking back at it now, I feel like a lot of the shows I used to watch when I was younger have that same cozy atmosphere. So to kind of catch up with those who know me as a artist, it's been a while. Even on my Instagram, which I post much more often on, but a lot has happened. Overall, I feel like I went through a very, very big art block like I've never seen before. And it was kind of strange because usually I don't go through art blocks like that, but thankfully I feel like I've been able to get out of it and learn a lot from it as well. And I feel like one of the main reasons that caused it might have been focusing so much on the future in terms of my academics. And it was sort of in the way of anytime I'd be done or finished with something, I would immediately give myself something else to do rather than taking the time to rest from it. So it was a lot of overthinking about my art portfolio and I need to do this art assignment next, and then this next, and then, oh no, I'm finished with this, but I need to do this next. And then there were long months of just trying to prepare for academic exams. And after all of that work, when I try to sit down and draw or even write, which I really like to do, it was kind of scary, but I found that I couldn't even use my imagination anymore. And after that, I was like, okay, we're going to take a break. And coming to these two drawings of these characters, it was kind of in a moment where after maybe 2 weeks of resting, I just sat down and drew what I felt like drawing rather than just thinking about a task in drawing. And drawing where I'm not worrying too much about style consistency and allowing myself to experiment and draw what I feel like I want to draw. And overall, I feel like it made a very big difference of how I think about art after that whole art block experience. And it made me realize that, hey, life isn't just about task after task. And if you focus too much on, oh, I need to do this perfectly, and no, I have to do this next, and I can't rest until I do it, then you'll miss out on the little things of life and actually eventually be blinded by the important things in life. I feel like this was especially true when I was just giving myself extra things I didn't even necessarily need to do, that I forgot about the big picture of the things I actually needed to do because I was just focusing on just, okay, adding another task after the other. But overall, I'm just glad that with these drawings and a good break, I was able to check myself and finally draw just for pure fun. Just pure, simple fun. Just like I used to. I didn't even have the idea of a YouTube video in my mind when I made this. I just did it. And now here we are. And to be honest, I feel like I want to make more YouTube videos because I have a lot more ideas. Something I noticed is with my past YouTube videos, I feel like they always kind of made me feel stressed to post them. And I feel like it's because of two reasons. One of them being is I used to script my YouTube videos and I would spend so long just trying to get it right. But this is actually the first time where I'm just making it up on the spot and talking as if this is just a conversation with someone I don't know who's watching my art. And to be honest, I feel like it works much better and it makes me feel a lot more comfortable, and I feel like I like the video overall in the end better. It's not that I think I'll never script my videos again. I think it just depends on the video itself. So if it's more of a raw with me, I think definitely I would much prefer to just casually speak into the microphone. But when it comes to maybe a tutorial one day, who knows, then I think that's when a script might be needed, but we'll see. So, a little comment on the music that's currently playing. I've actually taken up music making or composing as a new hobby. And it's one of the things I did within the break of mine that I sort of slowly discovered. I'm still a beginner, of course, at it. I'm not a pro in any way or intermediate in any way, but I found it and it's actually pretty fun. And the current piece of audio you're hearing in this video was made by me, so yep. I made it using a MIDI player with digital instruments. So sort of like GarageBand, but I used an entirely different app. And that app was, I believe it's called BandLabs. But overall, just a fun little reminder for anyone here. I feel like when we take something as a hobby, such as art, we become so invested in it that we feel like we don't need any more. Or why spend time on something else when you're already familiar with something? And yeah, never be scared to try new things. You might not be good at it at first, but it really doesn't have to be. But anyways, here's my final drawing of Strawberry. I'm really happy with how the drawing turned out, and let me know what you guys think. Alrighty, so now I'm going to be drawing Orange Blossom from Strawberry Shortcake. I'm going to try to talk more about the art itself in this part of the video rather than kind of my reflection on the past month or so. But overall, when it comes to Strawberry Shortcake, I'd say that Orange Blossom and Strawberry have always been my favorites. I genuinely really like their outfits. I also just really like the cozy atmosphere that both of their stores kind of bring in the show. I think I mentioned this earlier, but Strawberry Shortcake has a cafe, and then Orange Blossom has a grocery store. I know that in past Strawberry Shortcake shows, like I think in the 2003 version, Orange Blossom was an artist. And to be honest, I can see her being both. So in this piece of art, I decided to draw like a pencil. And in the 2009 Strawberry Shortcake, Orange Blossom's always sort of known to be organizing things. I think drawing her with a pencil would sort of show both aspects of how I interpret her as a character. And yeah, usually when I create my artworks, I never really start off with a sketch layer per se. Usually my sketch is literally just the line art. I really like the idea of having a sketchy looking sort of art style, and I've been doing this for a while pretty much. I'd say it's fairly recently that I started going over some of my art with clean line art, especially when it comes to portfolio related things. But overall, when it comes to my personal art, I like to stick to drawing this way, and sort of allows me to create illustrations much quicker. Usually when it comes to clean line art, I do use it in my personal work sometimes, usually with chibi characters or with my stickers. I suppose something else I really like to do in my art style is I like to use analogous colors when shading. And that basically means using a color that's right next to the color of which you're shading. So for instance, if I'm shading a yellow object, I would shade it with more of a dark orange. Or if I'm shading a green object, I might shade it with more of a dark cyan or a dark teal. And I use this, at least most of the time, not all of the time, to give more pop in the colors when I make art. With these two character pieces, I've experimented with a bit of brushes. Again, as I said, I experimented a bit with my art style with these two pieces rather than just focusing on consistency. Will I stick to some of these choices in the future? Maybe not, but it was fun to give it a try. So for instance, some of the times I used a airbrush eraser rather than like a solid eraser. They kind of give this hand-drawn feel, and I do like how they turned out in the end. Anyways, the speed paint is almost done, and this is my final work on drawing Orange Blossom. Definitely let me guys know if you have any thoughts or feedback. And that's it for today's YouTube video. Thank you so much for staying until the end, and I hope to see you another time. Bye!